When viewing documents in BIM 360, we also have the ability to update and change the column sorting order. Utilising the Settings button, we can update and change and search column order. First of all, we can control the visibility of the actual columns that are shown on screen. If we wish to remove the size column from the view, simply uncheck the box. This will then remove it from the view within Document Management. To add it back in, simply tick the box on again. When we hover over a particular attribute, you will see that we get a move button denoted by the little glove. This means that we can reorder the position of the columns to suit the information in which we need to see. If I want to show the markup button first, I can simply drag it to the top of the list. You can see when you drag it and drop with a left click, the markup will now be visible after the file name. If you want to restore the order back to default, select the Restore Default Order option. Whilst working with columns, we can also add in custom attributes that can then be used for the sorting and visibility within BIM 360 Docs. To add a custom attribute, simply select the Add Attribute button. This will then show the Add Attribute dialog box. Here we can give a name to the attribute and also choose the type of attribute that will be used. Here I'm going to add in an attribute to control document suitability. Here I simply type the word suitability. Then for the type of attribute, I'm going to choose a drop-down menu. Here I can specify predefined values that will then appear within my drop-down menu. To confirm the value within the drop-down, select the Enter button. Once you have added all the values required, select the Save button. This attribute will then be listed if we scroll across the page. Now we have the added custom attribute Suitability. To add more custom attributes, simply select the Settings cog, then choose Add Attribute. To add another custom attribute for the volume of the files or the level, I'm going to select my cog, then choose Add Attribute. Here I'm going to enter the name level, then choose the type to be drop-down menu. Again, enter my values as required. Once all the required values are added, simply select the Save button. Next, I'm going to add in a drawing number attribute. Select the Settings cog, then choose Add Attribute. Simply enter the name. Then for this instance, I'm going to choose the text field. This will leave an open text field that I can use when adding the attribute. To finish, select Save. Continue adding custom attributes as required for your standards. Once we have added the custom attributes, we can then assign these to the documents. Simply select the architectural file from the dataset, then choose the Edit Attribute value. This will then list the custom attributes in which you have added to this environment. For suitability, I can select the drop-down and choose the value S0. For the level, I can choose ZZ. For the number, as this is a text field, we can enter whatever information is required. To save this information to the document, select Save. If we scroll across the screen, you will now see that we have added in a custom attribute for suitability and a custom attribute for level. We can then use the sorting order of the columns to control the information listed within this view. Here we can sort it by name, or if we wish, we can sort it by suitability.